We have Mark Diomede on the line right now. Hi, Mark.
Hello there.
Hey, Mark.
How are you today, sir?
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
It's you know, as my friend G. Brown says, life is great as long as you're not looking out the window.
Yeah, it gets tricky sometimes. It goes by fast.
So how have you been?
I've been pretty good. Just enjoying all these opportunities to play this wonderful music, and it's been a lot of fun.
That's what it's for.
That's right. Well, we specifically wanted to have you on to talk about Weekend at Bertha's, which is coming up. Yeah, Firebase Lloyd. Where is that?
That is in Townsend, Maryland. I'm sorry, not Maryland. Townsend, Delaware.
Right.
There's a Townsend in Maryland. It's in Delaware, and I think this is their fifth year running doing the festival, and I've been playing most of them, and so it's been real fun to do this weekend. We look forward to it every summer. The Diamond State Pranksters put it on, and it's always a fun event.
Great.
Yes, and this year I get to play with Tom Constantin and a bunch of guys from my own band, B5D, which is kind of like a continuation of Juggling Suns and Solar Circus, and so we're all really excited for the opportunity. It's going to be really cool to play with Tom. Hopefully he'll be up for a Dark Star, and we'll all go deep with it.
All right. I have a feeling you won't have to work too hard to get him to.
Yeah, I mean, when Tom is right there on that, it's just so great.
Yeah, well, great, man. So, give us a little more detail. What else can we expect?
Well, I'll be playing with Tom and Paulette Bruton, bass player. The name of the band, the guys named it the Jinx of Diamonds. Paul Bruton will be playing bass. He's done stuff with Dead on Live. And then I have Gianni Iacovino on guitar with me. He's in my B5D band. He's been playing some great rhythm stuff. And I have Jerry Horan on drums. He was with Splintered Sunlight for 30 years, and so we're real excited to be playing with Tom with that lineup. And then right after that, I'll be playing with it's actually Juggling Suns it's being billed as.
Oh, cool.
All the members of B5D, which is the current project I've been doing the lion's share of work with.
That's great. And one, it just plays up another aspect of this music is that so many different players from different bands can plug into this music and find common ground in it. Because there are so many people who are familiar with the repertoire, and so many people who love it, and so many people who have their own approach to it. So it can sound different every time. And then generationally, you have Tom Constantin in the mix, and so like every time you play this music, you're creating something rather than recreating something.
It's really wonderful. It seems like the Grateful Dead catalog has become the new real book amongst the musicians. Right?
I like that.
How about that?
Yeah. Very true.
It's so cool, and everybody, because it allows you to be yourself and follow these great chord changes and be in a musical conversation every night with everybody, just surrendering to whatever's going on stage, and people just are getting it, and it's so cool to see this music as popular as it ever was. I mean, I've been lucky enough to have been indoctrinated into this scene a long time ago. My first show was at Roosevelt Stadium on Jerry's birthday in 1973, and there was no looking back after that. I mean, it was just like, I want to do what those guys are doing, because they are one on stage, one. I love. There's a description out there. It's a pretty old one, where they describe the members of the Grateful Dead as all fingers each member was a finger on the same hand.
Oh yeah, that was Phil's a way of describing what they were trying to do musically. Perform as a human gestalt. They wanted to be one organism, in 5 bodies at once.
Right, the group mind. Yeah.
The mind meld. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
And that's kind of where I got the name B5D from. It was like being the 5th dimension, and that always reminded me of Phil's description of what the Dead were able to accomplish. That's our goal every night.
That's great. I really that description of the Dead repertoire as the new Real book is great. For those who don't know, the Real book is this immense collection of like jazz standards. It's kind of the basic repertoire for jazz musicians. And there are these show tunes to contemporary compositions. Or stuff by John Coltrane or Miles Davis, any of that stuff. And it's kind of what jazz players use to woodshed. And we've been woodshedding on the Grateful Dead for a long time. I've got a friend who's a immensely talented piano player, longtime associate of Colonel Bruce Hampton, and his regular gig is playing in the Delta terminal at Atlanta Airport. So he's just playing music for people who are walking by from every walk of life, and he'll play the jazz standards, and then he'll throw in some Frank Zappa or Beach Boys or whatever. And he's kind of like he's kind of thinking of himself for an antenna of the mood of the room. And he recently went from the show tune "Luck Be a Lady" from Guys and Dolls into Terrapin Station. And I said to him, well, you've got to name that one "Luck Be a Lady with a Fan."
Hey, we can't talk about Jez without mentioning his name. Come on, his name is Jez Graham. He's an amazing fellow, great musician. And if you're passing through the Delta Terminal in Atlanta, you might see him. He's amazing.
And you might hear a Dead tune of the difference and gravitate to his piano, because that's part of his book.
Right. That sounds great. It's funny. I think I have a friend that has experienced that in the terminal down in Atlanta there. So,
oh, great.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, this great piano player in the terminal."
Nashville Airport also has live music in various concourses. It's kind of fun when you get to town there.
Yeah.
We're talking with Mark Diomede, and he's playing at this thing called Weekend at Bertha's, July 25th, 26th, and 27th in Townsend, Delaware. And the best place to find it on our Facebook page. But you can just go to weekendatberthas.com, and there's tons of information about it, and the list of performers looks huge, including my friend Noah Lehrman's on there. Cool.
Yeah, and I got to say, though, your last caller was from New Jersey. New Jersey is just a wealth of Grateful Dead musicians up here. I get to play with Skip Vangelis from Dark Star Orchestra and Kenny Brooks from Rat Dog, because those guys are local Jersey guys, and everybody it's a great scene. It just seems like it's just continues to grow, and all the wonderful things that happened out at Spear for these past 2 years. It's just so lucky to be a part of such a beautiful scene.
I just remembered I saw you at Spear. I ran into you at Shakedown. That was great. I wasn't expecting to see you there.
I saw you playing at the Tuscany, and I really enjoyed your days between and a bunch of other stuff that you did, man. Going deep on some of those. Love the Jerry ballads, man. I'm such a sucker for a Jerry ballad.
Well, they're kind of custom made for a solo performer,
Yeah.
Yes. And you get that looper pedal going, and then you could just expand on it. It's just it's so much fun, this music.
It's sure a thing of walking into a room full of people you never met before and making real music happen. Like you said, it's a book of standards now, and people that speak the language love to speak the language together.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mark, well, it's great to hear your voice. Best of luck with this, and keep us posted on your activities, and we'll have you on again sometime.
Oh, that would be wonderful. And you guys stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you soon down the road somewhere.
Yeah, pleasure, Mark.